Well, mid-chapter break. Many of my classmates were freely playing in the schoolyard. A few of them had just run out of the school building after putting on their shoes and tapping their toes to the ground. It looked like they'd just finished eating lunch. From a time-manipulating standpoint, I guess I succeeded. Apparently, yes, he really does decide to go back to school now. After we didn't get to hear who she claims the killer is. A few girls noticed me and came running over. It was only natural that they were worried. You think if someone wasn't there in the morning, they'd be out the rest of the day.
まあ、遅刻さ。気にしないでくれ。それより、サトコはどうだ？今日は来てるか？
The girls exchanged glances. I saw a thin shadow fall over their faces and knew the answer without needing to hear them reply. Satoko was absent today, too. When all was said and done, after being out 3 days, she'd only come back for 1. And now she was out again. Who knew if she would come tomorrow?
でも、サトコちゃんから電話があったって先生言ってました。風邪って言ってたよね。みんな家に帰ったらうがいをちゃんとしましょうって先生言ってました。
I don't think that's gonna help. Wait a minute, Chie-sensei. That's a little too thick-headed, don't you think? You're a teacher, aren't you? Why can't you be more sensitive to catch on to the fact that your pupil is sending out an SOS? Your pupil can't get curry. Her uncle is stopping her. You must remedy this. But even if she did, there was nothing we could hope for. The most she could do was a home visitation. She didn't have any right to take Satoko from her uncle into safety. No matter the result, it would just end up like our public agencies, with a wait-and-see attitude. It would just piss Satoko's uncle off, and her suffering would only grow deeper. Then wasn't saying she had a cold the best option?
そうだな。みんなも風邪に気をつけろよ。もう行っていいぜ。昼休みはまだ長いぞ。
The girls excitedly scattered into the schoolyard.
ケイチ君!
Reina was yelling out the classroom window, waving her hand. A moment later, Mion and Rika-chan poked their heads out too.
ケイチまでお休みしましたから、とても心配しましたのですよ。でもよかった。顔色もそんなに悪くないし、とりあえず元気そう。
Okay is kinda relative. I felt a little uncomfortable with her saying that I didn't look sick, but I didn't care that much.
どうしたの？寝坊？
遅刻は遅刻だろ。それとも、電車の事故で遅刻したとでも言えば、許してくれるのか？
寝坊？
Mion was being a bit persistent. Was she gonna put on her club president cap and scold me for being late? Yeah, maybe she didn't have it in for me, so I briefly stated that she was right.
まだね、お弁当あるよ。みんなで食べよう。やっぱりね、ケイチ君がいないと盛り上がらないよね。
サトコは休みなんだな。
Even Reina, feigning cheerfulness, couldn't stand to hear that, and her face darkened.
朝、電話があったらしいよ。風がぶり返したから、また休むってさ。長引くかもしれないって言ってた。
Indeed.
かわいそうなので、みんなでお見舞いに行こうという話が出ていますのですよ。
何言ってんだよ、リカちゃん。
Not pleased with Rika-chan wearing a wide smile as though it was a happy occasion, I threw cold water on her.
サトコが風邪なんかじゃないことは俺たちが一番知ってるだろう。たとえ冗談でも二度とそういう白々しいことを言うな。次は怒るからな。
Rika-chan furrowed her brow, looked down, and mumbled an apology.
圭一君だけじゃないよ。みんな辛いよ。
俺だけが悩んでるなんて思ってない。でもみんな何もできないのは本当だろ。
それはそうだけど。でも
I got the feeling I would cause another fight if this exchange went on, so I apologized first.
ごめん。謝るから今の話は忘れてくれ。辛いのはみんなも同じだよな。ああ。
It was at least clear, however, that I was the only one who had worried so much about rescuing her. At the very least, everyone else probably got the normal amount of sleep last night. Probably had good dreams, too. They definitely hadn't stayed up all night thinking so desperately.
投稿してきていきなりこんなこと聞いて気を悪くするかもしれないけど、ケイちゃん今日遅刻したよね。サトコが今日欠席したこととは関係ある？
は？ミオ、お前何の話してるんだ？
Yeah, he really doesn't.
ケイちゃんはたまにちょっとつ盲信なところがあるからね。今朝サトコと一緒にケイちゃんも休んだ時、サトコを家から連れ出してどこかにかくまったんじゃないかって本気で思った。
But we hadn't gotten that far yet. Easy for you to say. If I could have, I'd done that last night. None of them had really thought about how difficult that clear-as-day solution was. I was up thinking all night, thinking until the night was brightening. And then I concluded that I couldn't do anything of the sort.
バカかお前。人間一人かくまうなんてできるもんかよ。
そうだね。ごめん。気を悪くしたなら謝るよ。
別にいいよ。それより飯にしようぜ。腹が減ってんだ。
I took my bento box out of my bag. Everyone moved to make a spot for me to sit.
前原君、今来たんですか？
And just as I was about to stick my chopsticks in, Chie-sensei came along.
あ、はい。遅刻してすみません。寝坊しまして。
What the heck? Even the teacher was giving me that strange look. Yes, everybody knows how foolhardy and stupid you can be, Keiichi. They were all kind of pretty much convinced you were going to try to kidnap Satoko.
お弁当を
Like you
食
were
べたら
planning on.
委員長と前原君は職員室に来てください。ちょっとお話がありますので。
Probably about Satoko, I thought. Sensei left it at that and went back out in the hallway.
弁当を食うまでもないだろう。行こうぜ、ミオ。
そうだね。
Mion and I exchanged looks, nodded to each other, and got up.
さとこちゃんの話だろうね。
No doubt about it. They were saying she had a cold, but everyone in class knew the truth. Yeah, he has no poker face whatsoever. So, you know. I didn't think that it wouldn't have reached the teacher's ears by now.
僕がずっととぼけるので、僕に聞くのをやめたのでしょう。
Revealing the truth to the teacher would only worsen the situation. Was that why she hadn't said anything? Or was it because she was Satoko's friend, and knew that she was trying to endure the trial of her uncle's abuse in order to get her brother to come home?
どうする？今のうちに私たちなりの統一見解を出した方がいいかもね。
リカちゃんはどうしたい？
You want to meep. Satoko's closest and best friend with Rika-chan. However much I pretended to be her Nini, it didn't come close to the amount of time they spent together. So I felt like her opinion should be held in the highest regard.
俺はサトコがどうしておじにいじめられてるのを耐えてるか知ってる。
Everyone looked startled and turned to me.
昔のサトコはいじめられるときっと泣きながら兄の背中に隠れてた。でも結局そのせいで兄が逃げてしまったんだとサトコは思ってる。
誰に聞いたのかな？
監督か。
I nodded quietly.
サトコはおじのいじめに耐えれば兄が帰ってくると信じることによって今を耐え抜こうとしてるのかもしれない。でもそんな思い込みとサトシが帰ってくるのは全く無関係なことだ。サトコには悪いがそれが現実だ。
Yep, that might be where this is going. Everyone hung their heads. Everyone was thinking the same thing.
サトコは多分誰の助けも喜ばない。自分一人の力で耐え忍びたいと思ってる。でもそれを尊重してやるのが果たして正しいだろうか。俺は思わない。一時サトコに恨まれることになろうとサトコの意志にかかわらず助けるべき時があると思う。俺はそれが今じゃないかと思ってる。
I told them all about what I saw and how I felt when I went to Satoko's house yesterday.
ケイチ君は話すべきだと思ってるってことだね。
もちろん公的機関への通報でサトコが保護されるのが確定してからだ。その確認のないうちはサトコをかえって危険にさらすこともありえるからな。
難しいね。先生との会話の中でその確約ってのが取れるわけ？
Only if Curry's involved. I had no confidence. But we had to try. Meanwhile, Rika-chan had her hand raised for a while, as if asking for an opportunity to speak.
ケイイチに任せますです。
いいのかいリカちゃん。
ケイイチはここにいる誰よりもサトコのことを考えていますです。そのケイイチが話すべき時だと判断したなら僕は文句なんか言わないのですよ。
Rika is being surprisingly reasonable about this.
ありがとう。ミオンもレナもそれでいいか。
Mion seemed to hesitate, not knowing if she would agree. But when she saw Reina's firm nod, she made up her mind and did the same.
よし行くぞミオン。
In generally, yes. But I think about this, she's being even more reasonable than we could even, we could have expected. Only Chie-sensei was in the teacher's lounge. We didn't see the principal anywhere. The schedule on the blackboard under the principal's name said training going straight home. Our principal's sense of justice was too strong. Satoko's problems wouldn't be solved with something so vague. Maybe it's a stroke of good luck that he wasn't here. When the teacher saw Mion and I come in, she closed up her curry bento, saving the rest for later. That looks like a normal plate on the desk. I'm just saying. She told us to take a seat in the chairs directly in front of the principal's seat. Hadn't sat in this chair since doing the paperwork for transferring in. The two of us sat there uncomfortably before the teacher walked over carrying a notebook and a ballpoint pen and sat in front of us.
前原くん、今日は午前中お休みでしたけど、何かありましたか？
すみません、寝坊です。
本当に？
先生に嘘言っても。
She narrowed her eyes at me in suspicion. Now I was sure of it. She wanted to talk about Satoko.
まず、二人とも知ってると思いますけど、お友達の北条さんがここしばらくお休みしてますね。
So, the teacher is already taking the excessive absences and getting ready to file a little report on it. Neither Mion nor I had anything to say in response. But the teacher proceeded, not minding.
何か知っていますか？クラスで良くない噂をしている人たちがいます。
Mion looked down and remained silent, as though she were being lectured. She sent me a quick glance. Everyone had made up their minds. They'd be leaving things to me.
委員長？前原くんも。先生は別に怒ってるんじゃありませんよ。もしも知っていたら教えてほしいとお願いしているだけです。
先生、先にこっちから質問してもいいですか？
She must not have anticipated that response. She looked surprised.
クラス中で聡子のどんな噂が飛び交ってるかは知りませんが、仮にその噂が真実だったとして、先生はどうするつもりですか？
どうするもこうするも、その話が本当なら放っておけません。
放っておけないって、具体的にはどう放っておけないんですか？
Sensei's eyebrows shot up. Maybe I said it like I was trying to pick a fight.
前原くん、先生は真面目にお話ししてるんですよ。
先生こそ、俺はすごく真面目な話をしているんです。まず答えてください。真実だったとしてどう放っておけないんです？
Sensei took a few breaths, then began to speak slowly.
まず状況を確かめるために北条さんの家を家庭訪問します。
おじに怒鳴りつけられて追い返されるかもしれませんね。まあいいや。仮におじと聡子に会えたとします。それで？
そして真意を聞きます。その事実が確認。
指導って曖昧な言い方はやめてください。具体的には何をするんですか？
Even despite my tone being so provocative, Chie-sensei bit back her emotions and listened calmly. I thought then that she was a good teacher. Chie-sensei really did have her students' best interests at heart. But she didn't have the power or the authority to save Satoko. If she let her senses of justice run away with her, the situation could get more complex. Sensei folded her arms, and for a few moments, she closed her eyes as though mentally concentrating. And when they opened again, there was a straightness in her eyes I'd never seen before.
児童福祉法という法律があります。この法律で児童に対する虐待は何人に対しても認められていないことが明記されています。
らしいですね。それで？
沖宮の生活相談所へ通報します。さっき前原くんは追い返されると言いましたね。この相談所の職員は必要に応じて警察官を同行させることができます。
Yeah, amazing. Keiichi didn't do the dumb. Even though he spent the first hour of this stream going, I could take her and hide her in my house. Ouch. Crap morning involving falling on your face. Yeah, that's not a good morning.
恫喝には絶対に屈しません。
その福祉士というお役所の人は連絡して書類で申請して何日後に助けに来てくれるんです？
即日です。彼らの仕事は児童の安全を緊急に保護することですから。
知ってますよ。緊急性があると判断された場合ですよね。
So, are you okay now there, Lady Mage?
認められなかったら先生と同じ指導をして様子見をするんですよね。見てるだけ。聡子の叔父の機嫌を悪くして聡子をその場に残したままそれっきり。
ケイちゃん、ちょっと言い過ぎ。
A fall by cat. All part of their insidious plan.
嘘はついてないだろ。去年だか一昨年だかに児童相談所が来た時がまさにそうだったんだろう。その結果どうなった？俺よりもミオや先生の方がよっぽどよく知ってるだろうが。
I had said too much. I didn't need Neon to tell me that. I was talking crazy and itching for a fight. I was supposed to be telling her about the situation only after I was sure could save Satoko, but I basically told her everything right from the start. Jie-sensei looked at the clock, stood up, and picked up the phone at the principal's seat.
もしもし、内線の3455をお願いします。
いいの？ケイちゃん。本当に大丈夫かな？
Cats always are hungry, and they always believe that every meal is their last. That's all cats. Some cats just trust that their human is a better hunter. It was too late. The dice had been cast? Really? I'm used to hearing die had been cast, not the dice. Now we could only pray.
お世話になっております。ひなみ沢文庫教諭の千恵と申しますが、指導室の渡辺主事はいらっしゃいますでしょうか？
Watanabe. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
はい、ええ。ちょっと急用がございまして、至急校長と連絡が取りたいのですが。
He kinda did, but remember, this is what happened last time, and it didn't change anything.
はい。お願いします。緊急とお伝えください。よろしくお願いします。
The teacher put down the phone and tilted her head back and took a breath, like I always did.
二人にもう一度だけ聞きます。
Teppei was there last time. He was there with the aunt last time. But they managed to hide everything.
クラスのみんなの噂はすべて本当なんですね。
はい。俺は昨日聡子の家に行って実際にどういうことになっているのか見ました。
あとは先生に任せてください。聡子ちゃんはきっと先生が何とかします。
なんとか？いい加減なことを言わないでください。なんとかじゃない。絶対でなければならない。もしもまた様子見なんてことになったら、先生はどう責任を取るつもりですか？
While I was yelling, the phone rang. Jie-sensei snatched the receiver up first.
もしもし。あ、研修中申し訳ありません。はい。実は例の北条聡子さんの件でお話が。はい。
Will this have a happy ending? I want you to think long and hard about that question and ask again once you've realized we are playing Higurashi. Sensei waves us away, telling us we could leave now. Mion went to leave, but I held my ground. I had a responsibility to make sure she stopped saying such vague, ambiguous things. Dragonis is showing you Ace Attorney and that's breaking your brain? Which part of Ace Attorney? Just out of curiosity. If it didn't look like she was going to say anything of substantial, then I'd tell them the truth, even if I had to steal the phone from her.
はい。いえ、まだ相談所には。
The third game, okay, Trials and Tribulations. Okay. So we're long past the point of putting a parrot on the stand.
はい。まだ確認はしていませんが、クラスのこの話では相当な様子です。
相当なんてもんじゃないぞ。
Ace Attorney Investigations 2, it has its moments. That entire last quote-unquote trial. God. You did it! Nope. No, really, you did it. Here's proof. Nope. You did it. Nope. You did it! Nope. Yes. Yes, Luke Atney's freak out goes really well with Dancing Mad. Yes, it does.
すぐにだ。今すぐ何とかしろ。通報するならどこへだっていい。でもな、もしも様子見なんてことになってみろ。
Now, when you say finale of first investigations, I thought that was number 2. I could have sworn that was number 2. It's been too long since I played them. Oh, yeah. Furio Tigre, yeah, his freak out was something.
ただじゃ済まさないからだ。
I yelled angrily at Sensei and the principal on the other end. I wanted to somehow, some way, convey to them just how dangerous their situation was right now.
それは分かっています。ちゃんと伝えますから。委員長、前原君を連れて教室に戻りなさい。
Keiichi is just passionate at this point.
あ、はい。
So, typical Keiichi. Yeah, he kinda does look like Nekomaru and Wright had a kid somehow.
行くよ、ケイちゃん。あとは先生たちに任せよ。
絶対だぞ。
Yeah, our teacher actually seems to do good. Or try to. Chie-sensei was being pressured by the likes of me. Idiot. This wasn't the time to feel pressured. Now's the time when you give me a firm nod that'll set my mind at ease. Even so, we've already left things in her hands. At this point, we really can't do anything but pray. Why are they threatening the teacher? Well, in his mind, he's just basically handed over the responsibility that he was going to bear for doing this to her, and really, if it turns out bad, he's going to consider it his fault. So, you know, Mion shut the door to the teacher's lounge. Yeah, it does make sense at this point for him to be freaking out like that. That's actually an acceptable freak out. influence. This is Keiichi we're talking about. No. Article 2, Definition of Child Abuse. The term child abuse means the following acts committed by a custodian, meaning a person who exercises parental authority, a guardian of the minor, or another person who is currently engaged in the custody of a child. Hereinafter the same shall apply. Against a child, meaning a person who is under 18 years of age. Herein the same shall apply. 1. Assault the child in a manner that will cause or is likely to cause external injury in the body of a child. 2. Engage in indecency against a child or cause a child to engage in indecency. 3. Substantially reduce the amount of food for a child or abandon and neglect the child for a long time period in a manner that may interfere with normal development of the child, mentally or physically, or otherwise materially fail to perform the duty of a custodian, or speak or behave in a manner that would be significantly traumatic to the child. Article 3. Prohibition of child abuse. No person shall abuse a child. Law number. Act number 82 of 2000. I don't think sexual abuse is one of the things here. I don't think we've got that. I'm not putting it past the game, but you know. You would think keeping your composure would bring better results, but Keiichi's already at the end of his rope anyway, so he doesn't do that normally. He doesn't do the keeping calm normally. After a short night of sleep, waking up late, learning about extra things, and putting up with Tomataki and Takano all over again, I don't see that being conducive to him gaining the ability to keep his calm any better, you know. Anyway, year 19 blank. Principal abusers in cases reported to the Ministry of Health and Welfare. Total 5,352. Mother by blood 2,943, 55%. Mother not by blood, 203, 3.8%. Father by blood, 1,445, 27.0%. Father not by blood, 488, 9.1. Year 19 blank. Instances by type of abuse in cases reported to the Ministry of Health and Welfare. Total 5,352. Physical abuse. I don't know if these are real statistics or not. They could be. They could have actually gone back to 1981 or 82 or something like that and gotten some actual stats. Physical abuse, 2,780, 51.9%. Neglect, abandonment of child, 1,728, 32.3%. Psychological abuse, 458, 8.6%. Forbidden from going to school, 75, 1.4%. Sexual violence, 311, 5.8%. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. They just hit that little music chime when sexual violence hit the screen. If there is one thing I've learned, Higurashi's writing doesn't do things by accident. Oh God. Oh God. Uh. God damn your power, Lady Mage. If you called that. But before we continue, first I'm going to save. Before we continue, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, and, walk around a bit because I spent a couple hours prior to this doing some recording of video game footage for musical stuff. So I'm going to get up and take care of various things, put the music back on, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Your power doesn't work like that, you know it. Anyway, I'll be back in a second.